What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. And today we got an interview, bringing one back for you. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Still trying to hit 125 subs by September. The goal is the size of my eyes on the prize. But I got my sister for you guys today. Excuse me, I didn't have my regular tripod for this, so it might look like I'm looking down, but I'm not. All right, I'm not looking down. I'm looking at her on the screen on the computer, but it does look like I'm looking down a little bit, but I'm not. But next time I'll have the right one for you. But we talk about some good stuff today. We talk about what she looks for in a guy, and you guys can tell me, ladies in particular, if this is, stuff you guys look for. All right. So we're gonna get right into it, guys. What up, YouTube? I'm Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. Got a very, very special guest for us today. This is my little sister. Say hey, Jem.
Hi, I'm Jem.
It's my little homie right here. She's a smart young girl, so I thought I'd bring her on, talk about some stuff. I had my aunt on before. We talked about the problems with dating, so I thought we'd talk about what the ladies like, what you like specifically, Jay. So basically, we're gonna find out what do they really want, what the ladies really want. Fellas, y'all might want to pay attention, all right? All right, so we're gonna get right into this. First question: what's the first thing you look for in a guy?
I need you to have a personality. Like, I can't be with no one boring, because I'm not boring, and I'm funny, I'm goofy, I got a side to me. And like, if you can't keep up with that, or if you think like, oh, she's weird, then we probably won't last long. Like, I know everyone's like, looks comes first. Of course, the first thing when I see someone is I want to be attracted to them, but I need you to be more than looks. I need you to have a brain. So I really want them to have like a great personality, if anything, and respect for sure.
That's good. I think that's the thing. I mean, you gotta have a personality. If you asking me, you gotta have a personality, because if you boring, I ain't got no time for it. So I'm with you on that. I think that's pretty standard. All right, so number 2, what are the 3 minimum requirements they gotta have to date you?
You have to have good communication skills, because I've dealt with so many people where like in the beginning it's good, and then out of nowhere it just like crashes, and then like it's up and down. And like, I think people don't realize that communicating is like a key to the whole relationship, because if you're not communicating to me, then like, I don't know what's going on, none of that. So definitely communication. I would have to say honesty, because I'd rather be honest than lie to me. Like, don't lie, please, because I'm probably gonna find
Yep.
So don't lie. I'd rather you tell me than me find out some other way. So definitely being honest. And I don't know, it sounds stupid, but I want someone who has a sense of humor. Like, I need someone that could like take aside from the seriousness and be like, okay, let's be funny. Everything's not serious. Because I hate someone that takes something to the heart and then they get mad. And I'm like, it's just a joke. So definitely.
Is that 3?
Yeah. Communication, honesty.
Honesty and sense of humor. There we go. All right, got you. Make sure. Brain all fuzzy. I think those are good. I think those are real good. I think there was 3 good points. I mean, communication that's gonna make or break the relationship. If y'all can't communicate, y'all can't get nowhere, right? And then if you lying to each other left and right, it ain't no trust. And if you ain't got no trust, the relationship ain't gonna go nowhere. And you gotta have a sense of humor. You gotta be funny, man. Girls like them funny, man. Y'all know that. But for real, you can't be serious all the time. I personally, I'm with you. I couldn't date somebody who was always serious. I couldn't personally. So, yeah, that's good. All right. How do you like to be approached by a man?
Well, let me tell y'all something. I just recently moved, And I am in a big house by myself. So when I walk anywhere, I automatically get catcalled. Like I could look crazy. Like, and they be like, yo, oh ma, what's up, shorty? I don't like that. If anything, that's ignore you. I'm gonna ignore you because that's not how you approach someone. If anything, like great example, right before this, I was outside and this guy was like, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? He's like, great, I hope you have a great night and you're very beautiful. Like, that was okay, settle, like, okay, cool. It wasn't too much, like, and he didn't push it, like, I was like, okay, you too, and he like walked away. So like, okay, that's cool, but like, I need you to like, don't be aggressive. I don't like that. Like, hey girl, like, or just like, yeah, no, you can stay away from me. I'm gonna automatically think like, okay, he's an aggressive person. I don't need none of that. Just be like, honestly, just be yourself because I'm a real open person. like, hey, I thought you were beautiful.
Oh,
keep it short and simple. Don't be too much. I don't like that.
yeah, that's so funny. Cause I know be them dudes that be like that. They be ultra aggressive. They get real loud and real in your face, and you like, whoa, you start getting scared. You like, what you about to do to me?
Don't define them, cause then they get angry. Then not you a B and all them words.
Ugly and all that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is funny as hell. All right, so what's your biggest turn on from a guy and your biggest turn off?
I would have to say my biggest turn off is lying, like sincerely, just because like recently I've been going through stuff and I can sincerely tell when you're lying. I mean, any person that is with someone can tell the patterns of somebody. So you lying to me, I'm gonna probably know. So I really don't like that because I'm a real honest person when I'm with someone. So I really need you to not lie to me because it be over the stupidest stuff too, like stuff that's like really fixable. So I'm like, why are you lying? I really hate that. Like, that's such a turn off. Like, I'll cut you off. And I really hate when somebody smells bad. Like, not the gym or sweating. No one can control that. I sweat, everyone. But, like, it's something that, like, it's a continuous thing. And I'm like, no, you need to fix that. No. I'm not with that. What's up? Okay, my turns on is someone that's intelligent. Like I can have a conversation about with it, like anything, and it won't be weird or like, and I'll be like comfortable. So definitely someone that is intelligent. Someone that is kind of open-minded too, just because I'm open-minded. Not in the sense of like, it doesn't have to, I know everyone has certain topics they don't agree on, but just like free to do anything. Like I want to travel or I want to go skydiving. I want to do crazy stuff. So like, I would really love for someone to be like on the same page with me, like adventurous on top of it. So that's really attractive. And I really like a gentleman. Like everyone likes bad boys, but I need you to like, I like random flowers or notes or opening my door. Chivalry is not dead, y'all. I'm telling you.
Some would beg to differ.
Let me tell you something. I'll even open doors. Listen, but come on, like I believe like just be a gentleman because I'm such a sweetheart. So like just meet my energy, really.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Some would say chivalry ain't dead. Some would say it is. But I like that you like that traditional side of it because, you know, chivalry. I don't even know if that word exists anymore. People don't care, and it's a lot of things that go into it, and it's men and women both have contributed to the fall of it, but. I mean, it's nice that, you know, you still got the traditional values. I like that. Now, this is an interesting question, and this one might, some people might think about. Now, do you care what race the guy is?
No. I would say, like, now that I'm older, definitely not. Like, when I grew up, I felt like it was more so a thing where I had to date my race in a way. But I feel like that's why, like I said, it's really personality for me. Like, you could be any color, but that's not what I see. Like I need to be like, oh, okay, I could really like be cool with this person or connect with them or anything. So I don't think race really doesn't matter to me, honestly. Like I like or love who I love. I'm not gonna see them because they're white or Asian, Indian, none of that. No, I don't care about that. Like, because I wouldn't want you to care about my race. I wouldn't want that to be a factor where you like you have to hold back because of the color of my skin.
It's like, I really like you, but you know, you black.
A funny story, I went to the bar like a couple weeks ago, and the security guard, he was white, super cute. He like came up to me and stuff and like was trying to connect with me, but I really think my color held him back. Like I really think he was like, you're just amazing, you're gorgeous. But it was like a butt to it, and I was like, what's the butt? And I felt like it really was because of my skin tone. I'm like, that sucks. I'm like, ew, like, not because of my skin tone. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. He was like, man, he's like, I ain't never been down a dark alleyway before. No, that's good. I mean, you know me, I don't care. You know, that ain't, you do what you want, you know, as far as that. All right, so what are the main values you two must share? You know, example, you know, marriage, religion, something like that. You know, what's the main things y'all gotta have that ground level connection on?
I would have to say I would want us to both want us to be, or if grow to be financially stable. I feel like that's such a huge thing in life. Like our life revolves around money, sadly. So like I feel like we have to mentally prepare ourselves. Like, okay, like when you become an adult, I learned the hard way. You have to save. You gotta save. You gotta be on top of it. You gotta invest. People invest. You don't know how much money rules the world, sadly. But
It does.
you gotta have money. You gotta have some type of stability, because I feel like if I don't have money, then I can't bring other stuff into factor, like such as kids or marriage or any of that, because that involves money in a way. So I would definitely want us to be on the same page when it comes to stability. I'm not really picky on the marriage. Like I personally want to get married. Kids, I've been on the teeter about that a lot lately. Mom, I'm trying to tell her, like, I don't know if I really want kids, Mom.
Oh, you gonna break her heart. You supposed to be the one to give them to her. I already told her I ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah, now I think I'm hopping on the train. It's a lot with a kid, like, and I really like that the older I got. I'm like, a kid isn't just like, oh, a kid's here. It's like, oh, a kid's here. You gotta be on your game. Like, you can't play like it's a whole nother life. So
Yep.
I don't really care about that. Like, my partner didn't want none, I wouldn't be mad. Like, so really the stability, like financially stability, would be like the best. I just want us to have the same mindset with there. And someone that's gonna grind like me, like be on your grind, like don't be lazy, because we can always make some money in some type of way, always build. So I would have to say.
That's good. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up with the thing about the kids, because I do think a lot of people don't think about how much money, work, and dedication it takes going to raising a kid. Your life kind of ends when theirs begins. Like, you kind of live for a whole different thing, you know what I mean? So I think people throw that off. So, all right. Now, this question isn't necessarily personal to you. I want your opinion on this. Do you think people, in this modern day and age, do you think their standards are too high when it comes to dating?
Yes and no, but yes. Like, I'm a listen, any women, y'all can be mad at me, whatever, but I feel like, me personally, my standards are like, I wouldn't say low, but like average. I wouldn't like, I don't be like, oh, you need to make $100,000. I need you to have 3 cribs and 3 vacations. I need you, like, no. Honestly, as long as I know you got a car or a place and a nice job and like you taking care of yourself, that's good enough for me. Like, I just need to know you you taking care of yourself before I can in your life, because I don't need you to be on my back. So I think definitely people like they want too much. Like they're seeing a fantasy that's not really real. Like it's very slim that you're gonna actually find your quote unquote like that. Like people dream too big when it comes to like, oh, I think my standard this, oh, I'm just so great that the person has to be greater. Like no, like it's just really not possible. Like you're asking for one in a million things. So I definitely think now like standards, they're way too high. And social media has a huge part in that, because everyone's looking at what someone else got or someone else made. And like, don't compare yourself. Go on your own path, your own road, all of that. Social media is bad. It's bad. Bad. I'm listening, y'all. I'm off on it because it's bad for you. It's not good. It does nothing but rot your brain and make you think you're not perfect, and it's not. You are defined the way you are. So definitely, standards are way too high. Way too high.
I agree with that. You know, I just kind of made a whole video about standards and people settling and things like that. And, you know, I think a lot of people went into the video thinking one thing, and by the time they heard what I had to say, I think they kind of came out of it thinking another. So I'm going to ask you, do you think it's okay to settle?
I would have to say no.
Don't look at it like such a bad word.
Yeah, okay.
So many people look at it like it's just like settling is the worst thing ever. And settling has saved people's lives before.
Absolutely, and that I do agree. So I would have to say it just really depends on who and the situation. Like, if I feel like sometimes people, like a thing with girls, like they'll rather have a bad guy over a nice guy. So sometimes you're gonna get more cons with the bad guy than the nice guy, of course. So I feel like sometimes women and men, we make stupid decisions where we have someone great in our life, and really there's nothing wrong with them, but we might not be fully on their, like them and stuff. And then we'll meet someone that's not really good for us, and then we're like, oh, they're amazing or they're great, blah, blah, blah. So I think yes and no. Like, it just depends. It just depends on how the situation goes. Like, settling, like you said, really can save people's lives and just put you in a good place. So I think yes and no. Like, don't settle if it's a bad is bad, then no, absolutely not. But if it's beneficial to you in some type of way and it's positive and like it can really make you happy overall, then yeah, like absolutely go for it. That's why I tell people all the time, like, be happy with the actual person you're happy with. Don't be with someone just because they have money or they're nice looking. That's not happiness. You're going to be still sad. You're still going to be upset at the end of the day. So I'd rather be with someone that might not be the best looking, but treats me like royalty than someone who's hot and is like trash. So definitely.
I feel you on that. See, that's the whole thing I was trying to get across. People look at it like it's such a bad word. But Jay, I appreciate you coming on, telling us, how to bag the ladies a little bit, giving us your insight into things you're into. So we gonna do something like this again soon. I'll figure out something else we can talk about. Hey, love you. Have a good night, all right?
Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you guys for watching that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Funny little conversation. That's my little homie right there. We had our sibling beefs and stuff in the past, but I love her to death. So, she's always got to have a special place in my heart. So, guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. If you guys like this, make sure you slap a like on it, because if you want me to keep doing these, let me know, for real. Drop some comments down below, all right? I'll read all comments, okay? So, make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? I'm going to throw the socials right here for you. And I'll be back on Monday.
That's nice.
Burning.
Rack it up. I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up. She got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up. I got some gas, some packs. I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up. I'm with the gang. We taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my posts to say now. I've been humble too long. Yeah. Tell them all to stay calm. Yeah.